Yo, Ovies NHL, we are back. It's gonna be a great couple of games today. We are gonna be finishing the last two games of October, I think it is the 9th. Yes, October 9th, and then we move on to, I think it's gonna be about, it looks like 15 games for October 11th. So we'll see how these games go, and like these games have been a battle lately, which is good. Oh man. So yeah. Anyways, let's. I forgot to check the starting goaltenders before we started this. Demko and Lankinen, Demko and Net. All right. And we got Dustin Wolf for the Calgary Flames. All right. This is the debut game of the season for these two teams. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Let us get these games going. The Canucks and the Flames up first, as we see on screen. Let's get to it. Welcome here to Vancouver, British Columbia, here at Rogers Arena, as the Canucks and the Flames are playing their debut game of the 25-26 season. And here we go for the opening draw. Pettersson and Kadri. And we are underway as Uyghur will bring it up. Kadri to the wall and he'll wrap it around. But Hronek cuts it off on the end wall. Here's Huberdeau across, and Mackenzie Weegar out of his range as the pass was kind of deflected. Good job getting back there by Jake DeBrusk. Here comes Elias Pettersson. He's got space. And gets it in front, and that one was blocked in the slot. And here's Hronek, glove stop by Wolf, and he hangs on for a whistle. A great play at the line early there by the Canucks as the dump it by Harley, I think it was. He wasn't, Hanley it was. He just could not dump the puck in as he was trying to get the Flames back in. And speaking of Hanley, he created a play to get the Flames back into the Vancouver zone. Here's Hanley, his shot stopped by Thatcher Demko. And Uyghur lost control of the puck. Looks like DeBrusk came in a little late. Here comes DeBrusk on the wall. We'll center it. In front, Hedel stopped by Wolf, and he's got it for the first shot of the game. Here's Morgan Frost and Philip Hedel. And Beans got it as he'll bring it down the ice. And here's Coronado, saved by Demko, and puck is loose, and he'll sweep it out to Connor Garland. Myers will get it over to Evander Kane. He'll sweep it around. Here's Joseph going in front, and Evander Kane lost the handle on it, right in front of the goaltender as he made a poke check. And that's off the side. That's off the side of the goal. Here comes Connor Garland. He's got Kane on his side, across, and Wolf makes the save. Good chance there, and Garland on a takeover. Garland, here's Myers, glove saved there by Wolf. He decides to play it. And now goes to Igor Sharangovich. And he'll spin around, and that's still collected by Coleman. And it's Hanzik. It was actually held by Kiefer Sherwin there in the corner. Here comes Drew O'Connor with this puck. O'Connor will wait it to the point, and O'Connor still has it. Here's a shot and a stop by Wolf, and And collected by Coleman as he comes the other way for the Flames. Here's Blake Coleman, fires up, and the rebound, what a stop by Demko! And Kiefer Sherwood will get the rebound and clear it. What a stop by Demko! And here's Zane Parekh. And here's Ryan Lomberg. Here's Klapka. Here's a shot stopped by Demko. And it's Lockermacki who will take it down. Niels Hoglander will come in. Hoglander to the point. Lockermacki firing. Stopped there by Wolf. And the Flames will get it to Lomberg. Ryan Lomberg. He'll spin. He'll get it. Here's a shot. And that barely got a piece of the back of the cage. Here's Hoglander. And he'll take it over. Here's a shot and a stop there as Pettersson got a good chance there. And here comes Klapka. He'll send it. Here's Hanley. Stopped by Demko in the air, and Hronek's got it. And that will be offside as, let's see, it was the Flames, it was the Vancouver player, at the center part of the ice that was offside.
Yeah, we need to look at this great save here by Dustin Wolf. He reads this play perfectly. It's a close-in passing range, and somehow is able to close the door on that.
Kadri and Elias Pettersson on this draw. Won by Calgary. And Mansoning. And that's also offside because of Elias Pettersson.
By the replay, I'm not sure if that is offside.
Kadri and Elias Pettersson again. And Weegar gets it this time. Joel Farabee. And a good poke there. Mansoning. Here comes Elias Pettersson. He'll put it around. He'll try to go inferno with it. That goes off the skate of Nazem Kadri. And here he comes on this play. Here's Mackenzie Weegar. He'll get a shot, and Demko will let that stick to his chest. Here's Derek Forbort. Collected by Weegar off of that pass, and now it's Kadri who will send it in. He'll go in front. Farabee can't shoot it. In front, they score! And Yegor Sharangovich has the first goal of the season for the Calgary Flames. And they take the opening goal of the game.
Yeah, it's a shot that's initially blocked by Filipino. You can see Farabee's stick gets tied up with Hedl, and Filipino is 72 in blue. We're gonna get another view of it here, I think. Yep. So here it is. That initial shot, fanned on it, and then right on the stick of Sharangovich, as Demko was down on the first shot that almost made it to him.
So the Flames open up the scoring here in this one. And getting in, here's a shot, stop there, Evander Kane on the rebound. And Joseph had to turn around, here comes Frost. Morgan Frost will send in, and a stop by Demko, diving down on the puck, and he'll let his teammates get the puck out of there. Here's Hedl, will send it, Kane shoots, and a stop there by Dustin Wolf. Goals around the cage. Here's Rasmus Andersson. Coronado. And here's a Frost shot, stop there. Goes across. Here's a pass and a stop off Sharangovich. That time he stopped Sharangovich, looking for a 2-0 goal right there. But Yegor Sharangovich puts the Flames on the board first with his team's first of the season.
All right, and for the shots here, the shots 11-9 in favor of the Flames. The hits are 5-1 in favor of the Flames. Time on attack, 2 minutes and 44 seconds for the Flames as they lead it. It's a 5-second difference here as the Canucks only on 2:39. for the Canucks. The passing percentage, 78.3% Calgary. Says 77.8% for the Canucks. So the Canucks lead that by 0.5%. And the face-off wins 5-1 in favor of the Flames. No penalties so far. Let's see how the second period will treat us here. Let's see what it will bring us. Excuse me.
All right, everything. Thank you for the first period intermission. As now we go for the second period as the Canucks win the draw. And now it's around the boards, and here's Joe Farabia with it. Sending a pass to Jonathan Huberdeau, goes on the side wall. It's around, back it goes. Going in front, Kadri, and good back check by Brock Besser. And Hronek, and stick lifted by DeBrusk, and that will be icing on Vancouver. Here's Hronek. Now Besser. We'll send it back, and here's a shot from the point, stopped by Wolf. And it caroms out to Huberdeau, and he'll reverse back for a second. And we'll send it over to Huberdeau as he gets around to the point, and going off for a change is Hanley. And somehow Hronek is down there. Philip Hronek will send it over, and a good stop there by Dustin Wolf. Sharon Govich. That pass will go to Nazem Kadri on the far side. And here's Bean. Sends it to Rasmus Andersson. A blast. Good block there. I think Heedle or Kane got that one. And goes on right on the stick of Dustin Wolf on a clear attempt around the end boards. Here's Nazem Kadri with this puck. He'll center it. Go in front. Good stop by Demko on Rasmus Andersson. And he's able to hang on.
Teddy Bluger and Morgan Frost.
And it's Joseph that wins this draw. Kiefer Sherwood will dump it into the Flames zone. And it's collected here by O'Connor. He'll send it. That's intercepted. And it comes out to Sharon Govich from the end board pass. And here's Coronado with it. And we'll send it over. Parikh will send it. Ball stopped by Demko, flashing out that right pad and kicking it out. Teddy Bluger and Michael Backlund won by the Canucks. And that goes around the end boards. On to Honzek. Honzek will go in. There's a one-timer by Parikh and a stop there. Here's Mancini. Mancini will try to come in on the backhand, saved by Dustin Wolf. He hangs on for a whistle. We are approaching the 10th minute mark of the second period. 10:06 to go. And Zane Parikh will send it around the boards. Here's the big guy, 6'8", Klapka. Will send it in front of the net, and Demko had to make a save there. And here comes Hronek. Carlson. And a shot stopped by Wolf on Hronek. Here's Carlson and Nazem Kadri. And here's a shot on a blast. Good stop there by Wolf. Lockermacki somehow holds that puck in. Here's Pedersen, that one blocked. And Nazem Kadri will come up for Calgary. Here's a pass, and Huberdeau flashing out with the blocker there was Demko making a save off Jonathan Huberdeau. And here's Pedersen. And here comes Huberdeau. It's a 3-on-1 developing here for the Flames. And Farabee losing control. Across and stop on Huberdeau by Demko. And here's a shot. That one just misses on the deflection wide of the goal. And here's a shot. That one deflected down by Jonathan Huberdeau. And it's Brock Besser does not get the puck off of Coronado. Here's a pass intercepted by Sharon Govich. Coronado will send it across a dive attempt, and Demko able to make a stop. And here comes Besser. Brock Besser will put it down the boards, and it's caught by Bean. Almost offside, and now it is as the pass to Evander Kane. 2:45 to go in the second. Thatcher Demko has been great for the Canucks in this one, just like this one. A great deflection here by Yegor Sharangovich on this chance. Good attempt to dive to eventually chip the puck on the net. Filipino and Morgan Frost, and it's won by Vancouver. And Zane Parik will take this puck up. Frost up to Sharangovich. That pass goes under the stick and is collected by Mancini. Here's Mancini. He'll reverse back to the point. Here's Kane, and he can't let it rip. Thanks to great defense by Coronado. Here's Hito across, robbery by Dustin Wolf, and he plays it out to Kevin Ball. And here's Frost. He'll come up. There's a chance of pass across, and that was taken by Hanzik. Here's Ball. That was deflected. Stop there. And that will do it for the second period. It is still a 1-0 Vancouver, it's a 1-0 Calgary lead after 40 minutes. So it is a 1-0 lead for the Calgary Flames after 40 minutes. The shots after that second period are even at 7 for each side. The total shots combined of 18 for the Flames, 16 for the Canucks. Hits are 8-5 in favor of Calgary. Time on attack, 5 minutes and 26 seconds, almost 5.5 minutes for the Flames. Just under 5 minutes for the Canucks on 4 minutes and 58 seconds. The passing percentages, 80.2% for Calgary, 77.2% for the Canucks. And the face-off wins are 7-6 in favor of Vancouver. No penalties so far. Let's see how the last period will go. Can the Canucks get a comeback? We'll find out. All right, Ovi, thank you very much, and here we go indeed for the third. Who will take the 2 points? Let's find out. And here's Nazem Kadri on the short side shot. That's stopped by Demko. Hronek all the way down, and that's Elias Pettersson who will take it. Nice spin move. That's cut off. Centering it, Brock Besser shots, and that one was blocked by Hanley. There's a one-timer that was deflected. And here's Pettersson. We'll swing it on net. That was tipped. Puck is loose, and DeBrusk will take it. That's it to the corner. Here's Hronek. Pettersson's shot, that was stopped behind the net, and that's Elias Pettersson with that puck. Brock Besser, he'll send it around. And here's Hanley. And here's Huberdeau. And going up and intercepted by Mackenzie Weegar. This line is kind of out of gas for the Calgary Flames, and it is icing against them.
Well, finally, the Flames can get a change after all that pressure from the Canucks here. Here's a great chance at the other end, a couple of opportunities. And sorry, it's actually Thatcher Demko on how well he's been in this game for the Vancouver Canucks in their debut game. He's made some big saves.
He has indeed. And here's now Nazem Kadri and Philip Hedl. And it's Mackenzie Weegar who will take it up to Coronado, who will put it around the boards. Here's Huberdeau. Will send it. Weegar deflected by Kadri on a muffin backhand shot. Here comes Evander Kane. He'll go in. They're trying to slide it around the pad and couldn't do it. Great opportunity there. And the Flames will try and get it out of their own end, and they will. And that's Pettersson who will get it to Myers. Gets it to Kane. 4 Flames there to take the puck. And gets it across. What a stop by Wolf on Connor Garland. And here comes Coronado. Centering pass. Getting it over. Here's a net backhand by Kadri. It just goes wide at the goal. And now it's Weegar. A blast saved by Demko. He's got it in his pants.
Well, here's another great save here by Dustin Wolf, like we just seen a couple of seconds ago. Dustin Wolf has 6 saves in this period so far.
Here's Frost and Teddy Bluger on this draw, collected by Rasmus Andersson. Here's a shot, and that's padded away by Demko. And here comes Kiefer Sherwood. Sherwood will wait it. Going around, here's a shot, and a short side shot was stopped. And going in front, and Bluger stopped. Taken down by Bean. Here's Anderson. He'll come in. Here's Sharangovich, who has the only goal for the Flames, and he gets his second. Igor Sharangovich puts the Flames up 2-0 for his second of tonight's game.
Well, just a wide open Igor Sharangovich. He has a lot of time to think of what he's going to do here. And he knows exactly what he was going to go here. It's a great zone entry at first. A little pass down the ice and just is able to get ahead of the defending Brock Besser. But puts it behind Thatcher Demko for the game's second goal.
That's a stop there by Demko on Dubé, I think that was. Here comes Brock Besser. Besser will wait it. Centering a pass. DeBrusk is stopped and waiting around the goal. Here's a pass. Anthony shoots it. That one blocked. And we'll get it. Centering it across and cannot get the puck. Here's Jake DeBrusk again. And now Backlund will take it. And that is Honzek. Here's Elias Pettersson, who will take it, sending it across, and that could not connect, and releases it. 6 minutes to go here in the third. A 2-0 Calgary lead. Here comes Backlund. They'll put it around the boards. We'll get it. Here's Lomberg on a one-time stop. Rebound, and could not get the loose puck. Here's Hoglander. He'll center it. And that one goes right out of the reach. And there's a penalty coming up against Lucker-Mackey as he touches the puck. Jonathan Lucker-Mackey's going to go off for an interference call.
Oh, he just, that's kind of a bad call as he just pushes off Rasmus Anderson there.
Anyways, the Canucks going shorthanded. The Flames get the first power play of the game. Here's Weegar, a blast that just misses the net. And here's Zary across, and Sharangovich has this puck. Down low, Coronado spins it around to Zary. That's gonna head out as it just misses him. Weegar, Zary, over now to Joel Farabee. If you'll get it, Coronado stopped there. He gets taken down. Trying to dump the puck out. It's collected by Zary. One-timer, tip-on, goal stop. Puck is loose. Trying to dump it out, but it's going to be collected here. And goes in front of the net, and having trouble to collect it was Demko. This time he gets it from his teammate. Under 4 minutes to go in the third period. Frost and Carlson. Here comes a shorthanded chance here for Drew O'Connor. And here he is, he'll wait it, he'll shoot it, stop there by Wolf. No rebound as Carlson could not regain the play. And Manchester will take it for the Canucks. And Carlson with a great dodge there. They will take it back to the point. Here's Manchini, a blast, and stopped there by Dustin Wolf. St. Parik, far pass, it gets to Huberdeau. And here he is, that pass, a shot stopped there, and Demko had to make a save. 26 seconds left on the power play for Calgary. 3:03 to go in the third period. The next game coming up after this game will be the San Jose Sharks against the back-to-back defending Stanley Cup champion Vegas Golden Knights. Goes in front and a good save there on that one. Here's a shot, they score! Connor Zary, one-timer. Connor Zary, a power play goal for the Flames to make it 3-0.
Yeah, well, it's it was not a good idea there as the Canucks tried to get the clear on the last attempt that they had the puck, but they didn't get it. And this is what they get paid for. And Connor Zary one times it under the blocker of Thatcher Demko. We can see it right there. It's a bullet, a 95 mile per hour one-timer by the big guy.
Under 3 minutes left, a 3-0 Flames lead. And now gets it to Manchini. Here comes Besser. Besser will wait it. Try to center it. He does get it to Jake DeBrusk. Here's a pass. Here's forward. Tipped on goal by Besser. Good save there. Kept in. Here's Besser again. We'll center it. In front, stopped by Wolf. Good redirection. And that was stopped by Dustin Wolf. That one goes wide. Here's Sharangovich. Here's Henley, a blast stopped by Demko. 47 seconds to go in the third.
It's Vit. Yo, what's up, Silver? Darkness Soul. It's the... Hold on, I'll read that one.
And here is Brock Besser, 44 seconds left. Besser will spin. He'll wait it. Here's Hedel. Trying to get it. Hronek, good stop there. And here's Hronek again, and another stop by Wolf. Getting it back. We'll center it. Hronek. Trying to set it down low. Here's Garland. A blast stop, and that hopped over the stick. And here's Jake DeBrusk. He'll go around and go in front, and they score! Jake DeBrusk denies the shutout for Dustin Wolf as he goes on a wraparound and buries it over the pad with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, it's a great keeping after a dub out that was failed by the Calgary Flames, and Jake DeBrusk is able to wrap this around, and he had to take a risk. That's what you want. And that's what you want to do to at least get a chance, the best chance of the game for them, and they come up with it from Jake DeBrusk, who is defending off of Mackenzie Weegar, and he puts that thing far side.
Nazem Kadri and Filipino. And he gets knocked down. Here comes Evander Kane. Nice move. He's in. What a stop. And the rebound in front could not get it. And that's going to do it either way, as the Canucks fall just 2 goals short. But what a chance for Evander Kane to try and make it a 3-2 game. And it ends in a 3-1 score. And we cannot wait for the next game, as it is the back-to-back champion Vegas Golden Knights against the San Jose Sharks in San Jose in the Shark Tank. But thank you very much for watching this great battle between these 2 great Canadian hockey teams. And we will see you in the next meeting soon. The Canucks in their next game are against the Edmonton Oilers in Edmonton. And the Flames are going to head home to take on the St. Louis Blues. Anyways, thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Okay, finally it shows the 3 stars. Holy. The final results. Oh man, just crazy. Well, here it comes to a big game. A big game right here. Whew. This is gonna be a big game. Alright, that was the 3 stars. Alright, let's go. Alright. Alright. The back-to-back Stanley Cup champions against the San Jose Sharks. Let me see how many games each team has played. So the Sharks, I think have played a game, or no, they haven't yet, actually. So this will be their first game of the season. Okay. And for Vegas, this will be their second game, I think. Yes, okay. They said this will be the Golden Knights' second game of the season. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Silver, I got it. I got the schedule on me, bro. All right, here we go with the Askarov. Really? Okay. I never seen him play. And Aiden Hill. All right. Here we go. Here we go. The champs against the Sharks. Here we are in San Jose, California in the Shark Tank, as it is the first game of the season for the San Jose Sharks, second game of the season for the defending champions, the back-to-back defending champs. Here we go as the Sharks will take advantage. Here's an early shot, saved there by Hill. Aiden Hill making his first start of the season. Here's a pass across. Darkness Soul the first shot of the game. Saved by Askarov. Celebrini and Eichel on this face-off. And it's Dmitry Orlov who will come up with it after the face-off one. Here's Mario Ferraro who will send it around. Got dead. One-timer saved by Hill. The rebound behind the net. Trying to stuff that in short side. Could not. Here's a chance and stopped by Hill. Great chance for Celebrini. Here's Ferraro's shot. That goes wide. And the pass out. Could not get it out. Here's Ferraro. One-timer. That's a block. Here's Theodore. And now it's a 2-on-1. It's Sol and Eichel. Sol will go in. Sol shoots it. And that's off the mask, I think. And Eichel will come in. Nice move, but he won't get around. Sol will send it around. Here's Whitecloud, and Eichel just out of his reach. This line is over. Eichel's already out of gas. And here's Darkness Sol trying to fight off Eklund here. And the shot saved by Askarov. And hangs on.
Some great pressure early on by the Vegas Golden Knights, and same as well for the Sharks. Both teams trying to get their team going here.
And here's Tyler Toffoli, a shot, and Aiden Hill with the save. 5 saves already for Hill.
You can take a look as Zach Whitecloud lays a big hit on Tyler Toffoli after the shot.
Here we go, and here's Hurdle, and another youngster, Michael Miza, is on the ice in his OV's NHL debut. Kurashev, Sam Dickinson, that is another rookie, and same for Will Smith, number 2 on San Jose. Here's Caden Korzak, Stone, centering past Brandon Saad. We'll send it. Here's the captain, Stone, stopped by Askarov. And he's got it. Next line hop, it's not the next line. Barbashev, actually it is. Here's Nick Leddy, Ty Dellandrea, Ioro. And here's Riley Smith. We'll get it to Barbashev, fakes the shot because of his teammate in the way there. Caden Korzak, a shot blocked. Brandon Saad, shot stopped there by Askarov. And Ryan Reeves will take this puck. Almost got that taken off of him. Here's a shot, blocker save Hill. And here comes look like another 2-on-1. Saad with Smith. Riley Smith, short side stop there by Askarov. And Nick Leddy will take advantage of that. Here's Reeves, Ryan Reeves. They'll try to center it. One-timer scores!
And the Sharks strike first. Alexander Wenberg at the top of the slot. And that is the Sharks' first goal of the season. Well, it's a great zone entry by Ryan Reeves, able to protect the puck against Riley Smith and Shea Theodore. And just a great centering pass with Wenberg all alone in the slot. And he one-times this past the veteran Aiden Hill, who thinks he's got perfect positioning, but doesn't realize the side of the blocker side is still a little open.
And Tyler Toffoli will go in. That's back the other way to Toffoli. And one-timer, stop again. Eklund, Ferraro. And we'll get it over. Orlov will send it. Trying to send it across. Great passing play, though, by the Sharks. Good check there. And it's Orloff. Now Wemberg. Centering pass. Smith will get it to Eklund at the point. Goes back down low. It goes to Eklund. Orloff. And gets it on net. That's kind of the side. And here comes another 2-on-1. This is the third one. And that one took it away. As Eichel not able to pass it in time. Eklund takes it off of him. Again. The soul line back on the ice. Here's Smith. Will Smith will go in. He shoots. Glove save Hill. No screen in front of the net. Able to get that. Here's Misa and Eichel. Michael Misa wins the draw. Sam Dickinson pats off. Misa scores! First Ovi's NHL goal for Michael Misa in his Ovi's NHL debut. What a moment for this kid. Drafted to the Sharks from the Saginaw Spirit of the Ontario Hockey League. And he will never forget this moment. It will never be a forgettable moment at all for this kid. He is parked in front of the net perfectly to be able to get his own, to be able to get a rebound and tuck it by, and just tuck it by the goaltender. Oh, and here's Will Smith. Smith will go around. Here's Sam Dickinson. That's took it away. Here's Mitch Marner making. He joined the Golden Knights just this year. Mitch Marner will go in. He shoots it. Blocked. Desharnais. Will Smith. Up goes to Sam Dickinson. Gets it to Misa. Will send it. Desharnais fires off the post and out. And here comes Mark Stone. And trying to center it across, and that was taken away. Dickinson gets the pass from his goaltender. Here's Jeff Skinner. Will get it. And here's a shot. Save. Rebound. Off the post by Misa. And that ends the period. Oh, man. That may have made it 3-0. But Michael Misa gets his first goal. Gets his first Ovi's NHL goal on that play. Oh, just what a great first period by the Sharks. Not too much by Vegas. As the Sharks leading the Golden Knights 2-0 after the first period. They lead the shots 13-6. The hits are 10-4 in favor of the Sharks. Time on attack, 3 minutes and 47 seconds for the Sharks. 2 minutes and 24 seconds for Vegas. The passing percentages, 85.7% for the Sharks, 70% for Vegas. The face-off wins, 5 for San Jose and 3 for Vegas out of the 8 taken so far. Now let's see what the second has in store. Alright, here we go to see what the second period has going on. Eichel and Celebrini. And that was taken at center. Jeff Skinner almost had the turnover caused there. And that will go out of play after it went off the stick in the pad of Askarov and out of play. And here's Shea Theodore. We'll get it to Hanifin. A shot. Stop there. Mitch Marner in front of the net. And Askarov will hang on. And here's Shea Theodore. A shot from the point. That was tipped. Good save by Askarov. Caught now by Skinner. Here they come. Skinner will wait it at the point. He'll get it to Gaudette. Orloff firing. Stop there. Puck is loose. Orloff gets it again. One-timer Celebrini. Stop. He went off the outside of the net. And Soul took him down by Gaudette. No penalty though. Marner will make a move himself. Going on the backhand, save Askarov, and hangs on. Mitch Marner looking a little fancy, trying to get his first goal as a Golden Knight. Here's Hurdle and Alex Wenberg. Dmitry Orlov sends it out to William Eklund. And gets it to Wenberg. Will send it. Sam Dickinson! Stopped by Aiden Hill. That's a London Knight right there trying to look for his first. And getting it. Saved by Askarov. A good one there. That one was on Tomas Hurdle. Here he comes. Dickinson again. Poke checked outside the zone. Never mind. Dickinson will fire stop. And the rebound! Great save by Hill on that rebound opportunity. And here comes Hurdle through the zone. And it's around the net. Here's Dickinson. Here's Eklund, will wait it. We'll send it to Nick Leddy. Stop there. Gets it again. Tries a shot. Trying to get it to Eklund, but Saad was on the interception. Riley Smith on the backhand. Save there. Won't let the rebound go through. William Eklund has a break. But never mind as he takes advantage of that. Here's Leddy. Good pass. Trying to trick him. Save for a rebound and 3 whacks at it. Save there. A couple of great saves from Aiden Hill to keep his team from trailing even further. This save on William Eklund, he's got 7 saves early in this game. This one goes right off the blocker. It looked like for a second it went off of his upper chest area. Eichel and Meza. Eichel wins it. Korzak. And here's Darkness Soul with it. The Conn Smythe Trophy winner from last season. Here he is. Now it's Soul. He's in. Good save there. And Soul knocks the net off after getting pushed in by Philip Kurashev. And Orlov will send it up. Here's Jeff Skinner. Will send it around the boards, and now it's Shea Theodore who takes over. Marner to Soul. Darkness Soul will wait it. Will center it in front. Great save off Eichel at the point, and that's Skinner who gets it. Adam Gaudette. And Gaudette will take this puck, still in the boards there with it. And the Golden Knights come out with it. And here's Mitch Marner. Will have to come out. And here's Colton Sissons, a shot. Save there. Dmitry Orlov. Skinner. Will center it. Getting it. Nice move and lost the puck. Great chance there. Hanifin. Marner. Marner again. This time he dodges that. He'll wait it. And he'll shoot it. Good save there by Askarov and put it around the boards. The Ty Dellandrea. And that gets picked off by Caden Korzak. And Sam Dickinson taken down by Sissons. Brett Howden. Good move, but cannot complete the play. And here's a pass. Jeremy Lozano firing that. Stop there. And here's Korzak, a shot. Stop there. And Dickinson thought he had it. Here's a pass in front. That was intercepted by Sam Dickinson as he gets the puck back after just missing it out of his reach. Desharnais back up a little bit. Will Smith whips on that shot, and it still goes to Adin Hill. That will not be a shot on goal. Still 2-0 for the San Jose Sharks. And Leddy will get it. Sending it in front. Save off Kurashev. And the shot, that goes wide. Miza going around in front. Good save by Hill. Again, Michael Miza driving the net.
He's a really aggressive young man. Just incredible how he's able to just get into the crease. Just takes a big risk.
And here comes Riley Smith. Good save there. Here's Will Smith. Miza again. Kurashev this time. Backhand pass. Leddy firing off the side of the net. Or, sorry, that was a save. And that will do it for the period. Last shot, that does not count. And that will do it for the second period. There's still one period left to go, as the Golden Knights having trouble trying to figure out Askarov.
Alright, and the shots after that second period, 11 Golden Knights, 10 for the Sharks. Combined shots of 23 for the Sharks, 17 for the Golden Knights. Hits are 20-10 in favor of the Sharks. The time on attacks, 7:02 for the Sharks, 5 minutes for Vegas. Passing percentages, 86.1% San Jose, and 74.4% for Vegas. Face-off wins tied at 8, and no penalties.
All right, quick intermission speech right there. Appreciate that, Ray.
No problem.
Here's Celebrini and Eichel to begin the third, and we're underway. Gaudette will center it, and that shot was stopped. Goes to the goaltender, almost lost the control of that puck as it came off the side boards there, or the end boards, excuse me.
It's incredible how Yaroslav Askarov has been in this game. He has stopped all of the 24 shots that the Golden Knights have had. Or sorry, it's like about 17 of it. Yeah, 17 shots. He has stopped everything. Incredible for this youngster.
Well, we have never seen the Golden Knights being kept off the board here. There's a shot that was deflected, stop there. Trying to clear the puck out, but Mitch Marner will get it. Here's Soul with it. Await it. Eichel will fire. That was stopped by Yaroslav Askarov. Here's Adam Gaudette. And Ferraro gets it to Gaudette. He wires one. That doesn't go. Here's Celebrini with a chance for his first. And that's picked off by Soul as it was trying to go to Gaudette. Darkness Soul will come in. At the point, Shea Theodore will let it go. That's blocked by Ferraro. Here's a 2-on-1. It's looking here. A pass. That's intercepted. Will it go in? No, it doesn't. It looked like it almost would have gone through Hill as the puck hits the big Brandon McNabb, the defenseman there.
It would have been close. Well, you don't really see own goals by Vegas.
Zach Whitecloud. Now it's Dorofeev who will take it around. Will center it. What a stop by Askarov. Again, Tomas Hertl with an unbelievable chance. Here's a pass. Across. Stop there. Well, Wimberg has the first goal of the game. Dickinson fires. Stop by Hill.
Great save here by Yaroslav Askarov on that last play, stopping Tomas Hertl.
Misa and Hertl again. Here comes Dorofeev. He fires off the post. That was a close one. And it's onside as Brady McNabb will go in, backhand. What a stop by Askarov. Getting in front, and he just had the puck go over his stick. And he's knocked down. Here comes Brandon Sodwell with it. Nice move. He goes in, across, they score! Riley Smith gets the second goal of the season for Vegas. And it's a one-goal game as the defending champs get on the board. But what a great play at first here by Brandon Saad. Get a hit, draw a play the other way, and that's a hit on one of the rookies, Will Smith, as he tries to go around him, but not a chance. And Saad, just a perfect pass to Riley Smith. Nick Leddy unable to defend between the two guys. And now San Jose has got to watch out. Well, they look to play the same way that they just did. Lozon, Korzak, Smith. Here's Saad. Better look out. Here's Saad. And gets it. Korzak a shot. Glove save Askarov. Hangs on.
A great move here by Riley Smith to be able to create space, and here's another one here. He has made some great plays. He's been over that puck all game, and then he finally gets credited with a goal here.
The Let's Go Sharks chants come in from the crowd. Here's Barclay Goodrow around the net. Korzak gets it to Howden. Here's Ty Dellandrea. Now it's Barclay Goodrow. Here comes Jeremy Lozon. Lozon will wait it. Korzak. And here's a shot by Marner. Stopped there by Askarov as Vegas moves it around. Celebrini and Eichel. Orlov. We'll get it down to Skinner. Here comes Skinner. And getting it across, blocked. And Marner will come back. Mitch Marner spins around. Here's a chance across the soul, and that one missed him. He almost lost it there. Eichel one-timer, good stop by Askarov. Around the net. Adam Gaudette, under 6 minutes to go here in the third. Celebrini will take it. Dickinson, saved by Hill. Hangs on. Here's Alex Wenberg. Dejarnay. And it's Dickinson, not able to hold it. Here's a chance here. Pavel Dorofeev has the chance. Getting it across, saved by Askarov. Again, and Whitecloud stop. Rebound puck is loose, and Askarov keeps it in the Sharks' favor. Just unbelievable how Yaroslav Askarov has been. Here's the recent chance here. Great save by him. Vegas catching up on the shots right now. 4:22 to go. Here's McNabb, will send it. Whitecloud will shoot it. Askarov another one through the screen of the captain, Mark Stone. Misa and Hurdle. One by Hurdle. Whitecloud as the Knights will get sorted out here. McNabb deflected, that misses wide. And here's Whitecloud, a shot. Stop there, puck is loose, and Askarov makes the save again. Owen is played out. Hurdle stopped by Askarov, and they can't get it out still. Dorofeev shooting, stopped by Askarov, looking for a tip in front. 2:10 to go. The shots are 29-29 as the defending champs are pressing their pressure. And now here's the Sharks who come up with it. That one stopped, going around the net. Here's Mark Stone, almost lost the puck there, and lost it again. Oh my goodness, that is 2 misplays by the Golden Knights. Final minute to play in the third, as the Sharks with a great job on the back check. But it's in the Sharks end for this face-off. One by Celebrini, trying to get the puck out. They will, to waste some time. And here's Mitchell Marner. The top line for the Golden Knights is on for this final minute of play. Here's Hanifin. That one blocked, rebound on an angle. That one was stopped, and Marner could not bury it. Here comes Ferraro. 37 seconds. And Noah Hanifin on a steal. There's a pass. Goes on to Marner. Took it away. Celebrini trying to get around. Here's Gaudette. Now to Ferraro. We'll get it. Here's Gaudette. That's blocked by Eichel. And it's Hanifin. 16 seconds left. Giving it to the man, Darkness Soul. He's looking for something. And a slap shot just wide to the net. That one's blocked off the skate. And the Sharks are gonna win it. Theodore slap shots the puck in frustration. The Golden Knights, unreal opportunities, but the Sharks hang on very defensively and take out the back-to-back champs. 2-1 your final. And the Golden Knights drop to 1-1-0. My goodness, what a win that is for the San Jose Sharks. And Riley Smith, kind of at the wrong timing, got the Golden Knights on the board, but they just could not get it back. They fall a little short, but we'll see to the next game. The next game for the San Jose Sharks will be against the Anaheim Ducks here at the Shark Tank. And the next game for the VGK will be in Seattle against the Seattle Kraken. We'll see you next time. Oh my God. No way. How are we losing? Because for the first 2 periods, the Sharks have put so much pressure. They were the better team in the first 2 periods. 28 saves, 966 save percentage. Damn. All right, over the Beast community, over the NHL community. Oh man, this is the second part of the 6th day. All right, let's continue on with these games. We're on the 11th of October now. This is the first game, the Jets and the Kings. So let's see how much games we can get done. Here we go.
Welcome to Canada Life Center in Winnipeg, Manitoba, as we are all set to go for this great matchup. It's the Jets and the Kings. Here we go. Puck is ready to drop, and underway we are. And Dumoulin will carry it in. And taken away by Velarde right away. And here comes Colbury. Nice move into the outside. Shooting, and a good save by Kemper. Great effort by Colbury to get through. And it's Morrissey who will take it. Colbury again. And DeMello did not expect that. That will go behind the net. Morrissey back to Colbury again. Colbury will wait it. And that's taken by Dumoulin. Through the legs of Velarde, gets it to Adrian Kempe. Kempe will go in around the net. Kempe will wait it. Trying to center it. That's taken away by Morrissey. Velarde does not have enough speed. Here he is, and a stop by Darcy Kemper. A good stop there. And going around the boards with it. Neil Pionk, Nemesnikov, Tanner Pearson. Nice move, going in front, but I don't think that's gonna count. Immediately the puck went in after it was passed on goal.
Yeah, it's obviously gonna come back a pass. Try to get it to Connor. Just goes off the left pad of Kemper as Connor crashes into him. Face off now outside of the line.
Alex Turcotte and Nemesnikov won by the Kings, and Lafreniere will dump it in. And Pionk will get it up. Here's Nemesnikov. Up goes to Connor. Here's Pearson. There's a one-timer stop there by Kemper. A rebound goes wide. Kuzmenko almost on a turnover there. It's Edmondson. Across the ice, Laferriere. Here he is. He shoots it, and Hellebuck makes the save. Over to the point. Clark fires. That's blocked. Edmondson holds the line. Laferriere. Oh, never mind. Connor's got it. And that's Laferriere on it, and Nyquist on the take. Jonathan Taves around the net. Nyquist, Connor. Here's Luke Shen. Across to Taves again. Miller firing stop, rebound. Babarazov trying to get control of it. Good stick by Azam. And they'll get it back here. And it's Azam who will take it. Yoel Armia will circle, but taken off there by Nino Niederreiter. They enter the zone. Taves checked. One-timer stopped by Darcy Kemper, hanging on to that.
Already a 5-1 shot lead right now for the Jets, so they've had the most pressure so far.
Byfield, and it's Barron who will take it. Azam, he's knocked down. Fiala will get it from Byfield. Here's Ceci. One-timer, deflected stop, rebound, puck is loose, and Ford is able to get it out of there. Good intercept by Byfield. Sends it across. Here's Dumoulin, a shot. Stop there. And now getting it to Barron. Oh, and he lost the puck. He fumbled it. And here's a chance. Nino Niederreiter. Stopped by Kemper. A big one there. And Scheifele gets it up. Here's Niederreiter again. He'll get it on to Scheifele, who goes in, and a stop by Kemper. Hanging on to that.
That's a big hit right there by Parker Ford, right there on Adrian Kempe. Steps right in.
Dano and Shifley. Dano wins it. And the Kings will get it down. But Velarde got his stick on the puck and dumps it back in. But Dano is going to catch it. Gets it to Colbray. She is. And getting it. One-timer. Glove stop by Kemper. And Drew Downey accepts the pass from his goaltender. He gets it back. Here comes Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore is in. He's in on goal and a stop. And that goes wide. And here comes Gabe Velarde. Velarde will go in. Here's Shifley. Good move and a save by Kemper. And it's over to Drew Downey. He'll walk his way in. And that's around the boards. And here's Helenas. And he'll get it to Connor. Here comes Connor in. Stopped by Kemper. And it's Helenas again. Armia. Downey across. And here's Malat. Poked. Here's Helenas again. Here's a shot. That one blocked in traffic. Here's Pearson. Connor and Pearson. Never mind. Pearson goes for a change. Here's the pass across. Logan Stanley had to go off his skate right back to Armia. Intercepted by Taves. That's poked. Taves will try a shot that won't count, and Hellebuck will turn that aside. But the best chance of the game for the Kings from Trevor Moore to try and get them on the board, but not yet.
All right, and the shot after that first period, 10-4 in favor of the Jets. Hits are even at 7. Time on attacks, 2 minutes and 43 seconds for the Jets. 2 minutes and 8 seconds for the Kings. Passing percentages, 77% for the Jets, 66% for the Kings. The Kings have won the only 4 faceoffs so far. Now heading to the second.
Well, Ovi, that was pretty quick. You're really used to it, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really used to reading things quick.
Well, that's pretty good to get the games going.
Absolutely. You want to play hockey. You want to get the hockey action going.
And Byfield tries a shot, and that was kind of whipped on, and the Jets will come back with it. Oh, and Fiala on a steal. Drew Downey will get it off with a poke check. Here comes Adrian Kempe. And Downey shot. Hellebuck sees that, and Fiala in front. Try to get a redirect. Mark Shifley and Quentin Byfield. One by Shifley. Around the boards. Shifley. Colbray gets it. Sophia Colbray, nice move around. Downey doesn't have the much strength to do that. And Kemper will hand it out. Brian Dumoulin on the other side. Here comes Kempe. Adrian Kempe will go in. Around the net, try to tuck it in, and that one was stopped. Nice move by Colbray around the stick of Joel Edmondson. Trying to go in front, and great chance for Pearson. And a stop for the goaltender, Kemper. And goes in front. What a stop, Hellebuck on Trevor Moore, who had the best chance of the game earlier. And that one was pretty much a better chance. Connor shot, stopped by Kemper the other way. Oh man, what a shift for these lines so far.
Hellebuck, an amazing save here. The best test on him of this far. Just gets it with the blocker, and the Jets are able to clear it away.
Nemesnikov and Philip Deneau. And here's Brent Clark. He'll wait it around the boards. And he'll shoot it. Stop there. Moore. Back to Clark. Here's a shot. That deflects wide. Connor gets it. And now it's Pearson. Pionk through a bunch of bodies there around the boards. Connor. Nice move by Kyle Connor. Collected by Nyquist. We'll get it. Miller firing. Broke the stick of Clark. That was a bullet. And gets it over. Shen firing and a stop by Kemper. He leaned to his right to try and cover it, and he did before Nemesnikov can poke it in. And the Taves line is on with Nyquist, Iafallo, Shen, and Miller. And getting it. The Nyquist shot off a skate. And it goes around the boards. Here comes Alex Turcotte. Up it goes to LaFerriere. And will pass it back. Thought a teammate was there, and Taves also thought the same thing. Fiala will bring it in. Kempe and Downey just too fast to move away from that puck. And now here's Taves. And DeMello brings it in. DeMello shot blocked. Rebound with a stop. Puck is loose. Iafallo can't get it to the net. Here's Nyquist. Taves fires. That did not go. Jonathan Taves trying to look for his first ever goal in Ovi's NHL. He doesn't have one yet. Nice move by DeMello. We'll take it. Morrissey one-timer stop for a rebound in the crease. And they try to clear it, but Niederreiter holds it. Here's a shot deflected wide by Barron. Some great pressure from the Jets in these last few minutes. And here comes Downey. Drew Downey will wait it. Fogle a blast. Stop there. Kempe trying to look for a tip. And getting it. Here's Niederreiter. Barron. Here's Drew Ford. He shoots it. That one blocked. Niederreiter sends it around. Neil Pionk to get it there in the boards. Barron. Niederreiter down low. Ford. Logan Stanley the other way. He'll put it back the other side. And Pionk will shoot that. That one blocked. Going in front of the net. And can't get it. Puck loose. And Kemper will go ahead and grab it. And it's Scheifele and Deneau. Shen. Here's Miller, a blast that just misses wide. I don't think Kemper even saw that. He did not even move. Here's a pass on. Chance here, and Hellebuyck makes the save off Warren Fogle as Hellebuyck was centered in his crease. Fogle thought he had the short side of the net there. Scheifele and Deneau. And that's captured by Trevor Moore, but Miller's got it. Here comes Colbury. And getting it. Stop, and the rebound goes to Fogle. And that's taken away. Azam is with it. And here comes Babar Azam with it. He blasts that one. That goes off the skate of Colin Miller. Sorry, the stick. And here's a chance. Here comes Colbury. Coming in. Colbury is in. Good stop. Going behind the net. Here's Colbury. One-timer blocked by Armia. Here's Scheifele. Final 5 seconds. 2 seconds and one. Firing off the post by Luke Shen. And that ends the period. Oh, man. An absolute pressure builder. And we stay scoreless after the first 20. Or sorry, after 40. We're still looking for the first goal. These goaltenders are just spectacular.
My goodness, it has been a crazy second period. Shots even at 7 after that second period. Total shots combined of 17 for the Jets, 11 for the Kings. Hits are tied at 13 each. Time on attacks, 6 minutes and 19 seconds for the Jets, 4 minutes and 24 seconds for the Kings. Passing percentages, 80% for the Jets, 68.1% for the Kings. Kings lead the faceoffs, 7-3 out of the 10 taken. Now let's go for the third, for who will take the 2 points.
All right, thank you very much, Ovi. And here we go with the chance for the Kings to probably get their first, to get their first points of the season. And honestly, to get their first goal, they through 3. This is their 3rd game of the season, and they don't have a goal. They got shut out in both games. They lost. They got outscored only 0-2 in their last 2 games, losing 1-0 in those 2 games. They lost their home opener to the Avalanche, and then lost in the same score to the Golden Knights in Vegas. And shot save rebound, scores! Kevin Fiala! There it is! The Kings have their first goal of the season, and the streak is broken from being shut out for 2 straight games.
Oh man, the Kings desperately needed that, as the shot is going to come from the point, and Fiala just kind of confuses the goaltender a little bit there. And Fiala's just parked right in front at the perfect time.
Well, the Winnipeg Jets have only played 1 game this season, which was against the Dallas Stars, and they won that game 2-1 the final. They're looking to get their 2nd win, but they're down by 1 early on in the 3rd. Here is the pass on. Stanley to Scheifele, over to Pearson. And we'll get it over. Here's Scheifele. We'll get it across. Deneau cuts that off. And it's going to go back into the Winnipeg zone. Connor. Here's Pearson. Now Nemesnikov. Centering pass, Pearson. He'll get it at the point of one-timer. Stopped by Kemper, hangs on.
Been a great game for Darcy Kemper since the Kings have taken the lead, but he has still been amazing, like all game. He has stopped all 18 of the Jets' chances.
Turcotte, and now sends it to Laferriere. Here he comes. We'll turn around with it. Going to backhand. That one is stopped, or that was blocked actually. Good chance there, but Brent Clark was there with a strong defensive play. Miller almost broken up, and now it is. Took in by Andrei Kuzmenko. And getting it across, here's a shot. Good stop by Hellebuyck. Trying to hold it in, and they did, but never mind, they didn't there. Here comes Nemesnikov. Will slow down, get it to the point. That pass goes through the legs of Turcotte, but it hit his skate and came out. Cody Ceci. Back to him from Joel Edmondson. Here's Ceci, and lost the puck there as he tried to hold it there. And here comes Nemesnikov. He gets checked off the puck. Byfield, Adrian Kempe, look at him go. He's knocked down. And now it's Ceci. He goes after the puck. On goal, Hellebuyck will freeze that with Kempe in front. 9:03 to go in the third period. Mark Scheifele and Philip Deneau. And it's just caught by Downey at the line. Here's a shot, stopped by Hellebuyck. Morrissey takes it. Here's Scheifele. Mark Scheifele going around. Here's a shot. Good save there by Kuemper.
There was no other passing options there for Scheifele, so he is wanting to get a shot going.
Oh, Deneau is in. Good stop by Hellebuyck. And one-timer deflects wide of the goal. It goes up behind the net. Covray and DeMello. Here comes Scheifele once again. Mark Scheifele losing the puck to Downey. What a defensive play that is. And that is offside. It looked like the Kings player was being held in the zone there. And here is Niederreiter. Good pass. Here's Drew Ford. Nice skating skills here. Stanley will shoot it. That just went wide. And getting a one-timer in front of the net. And Stanley with that long stick is going to get that puck. Here's Drew Downey, one-on-one with Neil Pionk. And getting it, here's Kempe, that one blocked. And now they're trying to get it up. Here's Connor, 3:05 to go in the period. Kyle Connor will go around, here he is. One-timer, glove save Kuemper, 20th shot for the Jets.
If I'm the Jets here, I want to get as much pressure as possible. Try to get the net empty, and get light. Just get the pressure on.
And here's a shot, and that almost deflected by Scheifele. And Covray trying to hold that and just checked. And Fiala will take it. 1:30 to go in the third. Here's a pass in front. That one blocked. Scheifele. Here comes Covray trying to make something happen. Here she comes. Going in Covray. What a stop. Are you kidding me? And Covray smashes her stake on the ice in frustration.
Oh, she had it there for sure, but what a stop by Darcy Kuemper. And there is room there, but she just chips it, trying to put it in the center of the net. Oh man, unlucky there for Covray.
And here's a shot, that one blocked. Nemesnikov, one-timer, another block, that one by Foegele. 41 seconds. Here's a shot. That one was stopped. Going around the net. Here's a pass. Morrissey across. Connor. He'll shoot it. Scores! Kyle Connor has done it! 31 seconds remaining. Kyle Connor finally breaks through Darcy Kuemper.
That's a great shot, and yes, it is a screenshot. Connor is able to shoot it at the last second as the screen goes away from Nemesnikov. And that is a top corner snipe for Kyle Connor.
Unbelievable. As the Jets take a tying goal late. Here's a pass. Covray shoots it on top of the net almost. And Covray, a pass to the point. That's broken up. Azam is with it. And here's Velarde. Will send it. Here's Stanley's shot. Blocked. And Velarde will try to get it. Here's Stanley. We're going back in. Stopped by Kemper. And we will head to overtime. Oh, man. And the LA Kings have their first point of the season. They were just 31 seconds away from shutting out the Jets. Oh man, what an intense final minute that was, and the Jets finally break through. Shots at the end of that third period, 9 for the Jets, 7 for the Kings. Total shots in the game so far, 26 for the Jets, 18 for the Kings. Hits are 21 for the Jets and 19 for the Kings. Time on attacks, 9.5 minutes for the Jets, 6 minutes and 46 seconds for the Kings. Passing percentages, 81.4% for the Jets, 70% for the Kings. And the face-off wins 12-6 in favor of the Kings out of the 18 taken. And here we go for overtime, and we'll see who can take the 2 points here. Good on the Kings for, again, getting their first point to force this, to get this overtime to come in. Here comes a chance here, Scheifele. He'll walk in. Here's a shot, that one blocked, and the Kings will try to get something going here. Never mind. Here's a pass. One-timer, great stop on Scheifele. Here's Morrissey. Go back in front. Shot scores! Kyle Connor wins it for Winnipeg. And the Jets complete the comeback and win it 2-1 in overtime.
What an ending. And that did not take long for the Jets to get that goal.
What an intense game that was.
Incredible of how well that game ends. That is just incredible. Just short side on Kemper. Kemper can't believe it. And the Winnipeg Jets come on top with a huge win for their second straight win.
Well, we got another great matchup coming up for you next. It is the St. Louis Blues up against the Calgary Flames. That's at Scotiabank Saddledome in Calgary, Alberta, which should be a great matchup. Thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you next time.
Third star Darcy Kemper, all right.
He had 26 saves and a .929 save percentage, all right. Josh Morrissey, 2 assists and 1 hit, all right.
Let's see who the first star is.
Kyle Connor, 2 goals. Look at that. He got both goals.
All right. Next game is the Flames and the Blues. All right. Alrighty. Alright, here we go with the next matchup. Goaltenders, we can let Joe Hofer start this game for the Blues. Bennington with a hot start to the season. Wolf, sure. Welcome to the Saddledome here in Calgary, Alberta. It is a great night of hockey as it is between the Calgary Flames and the St. Louis Blues. The Blues are going in, and here we go. And Fowler shot blocked, and Weegar up to Kadri. He's going to dump that, and that will be icing already. Here's Thomas and Kadri. One by Thomas. And a shot stopped there. And here's a shot, saving the rebound, scores! Dylan Holloway from an angle. And the Blues strike first. Was this on a weak angle? Dylan Holloway almost from the goal line. He's able to help win a battle against Joel Farabee. The shot from the point, and it gets deflected. You'll see it's going to hit the blocker of Wolf and ricochet right to Holloway. And Kadri is right there, not able to handle that as it just goes right on the tape on his stick. All right, so the Blues strike first in this game. And here's a shot saved there. Kadri around. A feed it to Jake Neighbors. And Parenko takes it. Robert Thomas. And Fowler will go around. Here's Parenko, one-timer stop there. And Thomas. And a one-timer blocked. Farabee will shoot that into the sideboards. Here's Huberdeau with it though. Nice move. Hanley will go through. Here he comes. Hanley down off the boards. We'll go in front. Whoa, what a pass and a rebound stop there by Hofer. Here comes Holloway. And Neighbors has that go right by him. And Broberg gets it to Holloway. Falk. Up by Suter. Snuggerud. And Broberg will dodge that hit. Center it. Tip there. Try to get it by Snuggerud. And here comes Frost. Morgan Frost. He's in. Save. Rebound. Banks it in off the goaltender. He's able to bank it in off of the goaltender, Joe Hofer. And the Flames, just like that, have tied it. And that is the first goal on this. Never mind. It's a good response there for the Calgary Flames as they get the game even. Shen and Backlund. That's one. Here's a shot. Stop there. Puck loose. And Kyrou in front. And Kevin Ball on the interception there. Here's Michael Backlund. He'll get it. Sending it across. Parikh. And getting a one-timer. Stopped by Hofer on the blocker. And Ball. Gets it to Joseph. Here's Falk. We'll send it to Shen. Braden Shen will reverse back behind the net. But that's not a really well read play. What a hit on Coleman. Here comes Matthew Joseph. He'll center it. Kyrou in. Good save there. Around the net. Shen to the point. Here's Tucker's shot. Stopped there, and in the corner, Parika gets it. Here's Ziri. Connor Ziri. Trying to get around that. And here's Klapka. And that's intercepted by Nick Butstad. And that's all the way down the ice. And will that be icing? No, as Wolf will go to play it. Klapka. Ziri. Bean. And just hopping on the ice is Sharon Govich. Anderson up to Ziri. Bean. There's a chance here. Poke checked again. Alexander Texier will fake the shot. And we'll get it across in front. Good pass, but off the outside of the post. And here comes Rasmus Anderson. Here he comes. He goes in. Saved by Hofer. And it's Nick Butstad who will slam it in. Here's Bean, who will send it back. Coronado checked. And here's Bean. And trying to get a one-timer. Good defensive play by Snuggerug. And here comes Pavel Buchnevich. And getting it. A shot stop. Their puck is loose in the crease. And that's around the boards. Mackenzie Weegar. And Farabee will get this puck. Mackenzie Weegar will send it back to Farabee. Will send it, and that's out of the reach of Hanley. Weegar around the net, and Kadri gets it. Farabee, Huberdeau. Nice play there by Huberdeau. Trying to go in, and the pass across does not connect. Buchnevich will go in, and that's around the boards, and caught now by Huberdeau. Here's Connor Ziri. We'll send it over. Going in front, and Kevin Ball, a great opportunity. Goes across, and Klapka saved by Hofer with just under 2 seconds left. Just crazy how this game is turning out.
Well, the Flames have been putting on the most pressure recently. They have just been making some great passing plays. It's just incredible. I've been watching this team just dominate through the last few minutes. They just had the better chances.
Well, Morgan Frost. Sorry, it's Coronado who gets the Flames on the board, as the Blues were in the lead first from Dylan Holloway.
Anyways, the shots are 10 for the Blues, 8 for the Flames. Hits, only, wow. The Flames had no hits in that first period. The Blues had 9. Unbelievable. And time on attack, 2:41 for the Blues, 2:14 for the Flames. Passing percentages, 85.1% for the Blues, 80% for Calgary. Face-off wins 4-1 in favor of the Blues. And there's no penalties so far. Let's go for the second.
All right, let's do that. And here we go. Nazem Kadri and Robert Thomas. And now it's him up. And Holloway will take it. Here's Holloway through the zone. He gets checked, but he's going to pass it in front. And here's Neighbors. That's tipped by Kadri, and here come the Flames through. And Neighbors, he accidentally sent it into the boards there. And here's Neighbors. And that's off the boot. And getting it, here's Parenko, a shot, stop there. Holloway to the point. Thomas and Fowler's shot kicked out by Wolf. And here's Hanley up to Jonathan Huberdeau. He'll come in, he'll wait. And here's Anderson, back to the point. Huberdeau firing, save made by Hofer. And that's a little intercept pass there. Flames get off for a change. Fresh guys on the ice. Sharangovich is there, and that one just misses Coronado as he just gets on the ice. And here's a chance here, a 2-on-1 developing here, sending it. Bean across, good save by Hofer on Sharangovich.
Just great puck movement by the Flames. They're not taking big risks. They're playing it smart. But the risk is what teams have to take if they want to get better opportunities. Just great play, but Sharangovich on this one not able to get this one through Hofer.
Those are not the actual records, by the way, guys. Here's Anderson. Bean through traffic. That one blocked, and they're trying to send it out, and that's held in by Parikh as the Flames were getting a change. And now the Blues will take this. And Sharangovich immediately takes it back. Back to Falk. Here come the Blues. Going in across. Oh, what a stop by Wolf. Are you kidding me? How did that stay out of the net? And here's a shot, save, rebound. Parikh gets it again. Here's Parikh. Coleman, that one goes wide. Trying to send it out. Joseph will get it down. Jordan Kyrou sending it over. Honzek. Here's Shen. Malaru. That shot goes over top of the net. That shot blocked. That's another block shot. And Backlund on the take. Now it's in front, saved by Wolf. On Braden Shen, the Blues captain, looking to get them in the lead.
This incredible goaltending. I don't even know how this one stayed out. Looks like he still hit it. Let's see. Oh my goodness. He hits it, but Dustin Wolf just spreads that pad out as much as he can to just get that off of the toe of his pad. Unreal stop by Dustin Wolf.
Here's Texier. Here's Walker. He'll send it over. And Malaru. That was blocked. And here's Klapka. Klapka, the big guy, is 6'8". That shot blocked. He'll get it again. Trying to step into it. That doesn't go. Zeri holds the line. Zeri will make circles. Lomberg shot tip just wide. And here's Malaru. Gets it to Alexander Texier, shooting, and a stop there. Trying to get it down. Kadri on it. And here's Hanley. Under 6 minutes to play here in the second. Immediately took it back by Huberdeau. Here comes Kadri. And getting in front. Good save made there by Hofer. Oh man, that pass was beautiful there by Kadri. Here's a shot, blocked. Here's Huberdeau going in front. Save, rebound, scores! It goes in. Just trickles over the line. And the Flames have their first lead of the game. With just under 5 minutes to go in the second. Flames in the lead 2-1.
Great move by Huberdeau here. After the shot, is going to get a shot here. Oh, it's going to go off Colton Parayko. It's a it's a back skate kick into his own net right there. That's off of the outside part of his skate.
Frost and Thomas, and that's one. Parayko and Holloway. And here's Neighbors to send it over. Parenko will fake the shot. And that pass, for some reason, did not go where he wanted it. Neighbors, Thomas. And getting it over, Fowler. There's a pass across, Thomas. And that shot stopped there. And now it goes over to Coronado. Coronado. He'll get it across. Sends it across, and that's off a stick. Or maybe off a stick, who knows. And Parenko, nice move. Won't shoot. He's trying to shoot it, but his teammates are getting in his way. Final minute of the second here. And here's a one-timer. Good save by Wolf. Frost getting onto Sharangovich. Here he comes. Sharangovich across. Good save on Coronado. And that will be all the way down the ice and not icing. And it won't be icing anyways if he got there. But it is 2-1 for the Calgary Flames after 2 periods, as they got a late goal with 4:45 to go in the period.
All right to the shots after that second period. 9 for the Flames, 8 for the Blues. The total combined shots, 18 for the Blues, 17 for the Flames. The hits, the Flames still don't have a hit. 17 hits for the Blues. I have never seen this up before. And the Blues just lead the time on attack by like 2 seconds. 5:59 for them, and the Flames on 5:57. The passing percentages, 82.5% for the Flames, 78.3% for the Blues. The face-off wins 6-3 in favor of the Blues. Let's see what the third period has going on.
Here we go. Robert Thomas and Nazem Kadri. Face off one. And he'll get it in front and try to shot. That doesn't go. And here's a shot, stopped by Wolf. He'll go around the boards with it. Joe Farabee will take this. Look at his speed here. And he'll get it, shooting. What a stop by Hofer. And Kadri will get it. Here's Weegar. That hit something and went wide. And getting it, Weegar. That was right to the goaltender, and he hangs on. Just already 2.5 minutes gone by, as the Flames putting on the pressure again.
They're just continuing to put on the gas pedal. It's a 1-goal game. Who knows what can happen. Great save here by Hofer, as he has made a couple of great stops. But this one was kicked in by Colton Parenko. But for Jonathan Huberdeau, he's been all over that park.
Suter and Frost, and it's Hanley. Here's Buchnevich. We'll get it over. One-timer fanned on, still got to the goaltender, but was not a shot.
Some great saves here by Dustin Wolf to keep his team in the lead. He's made 18 stops out of the 19 shots that were on him. Each goaltender has let in, the goaltenders have let in 3 goals combined.
And a save there. Here's Sharangovich. He'll get it across, and that I don't think meant was for that. Falk will get it. Cross, here's Joseph. Nice move here. And Hanley gets his stick on that. And gets it to Coronado. Weegar shot. Scores! What a play! Tic-tac-goal! Tic-tac-goal, Mackenzie Weegar. 3-1 Flames. With just under 5.5 minutes in. What a play here. Gets it over, and yes, that is a great tic-tac-toe play. You don't really see that too often. And Weegar blasts that right under the glove of Joe Hofer. Just amazing puck movement. Coronado. But the play by Hanley was mostly impressive on that play. And here's Shen, who will bring it in, and Honzek will take it, and never mind, Falk is there, but Backlund will take it back. Here comes Honzek with Coleman. Coleman gets it to Honzek and could not get it. Here's a shot that was blocked. And Anderson's shot blocked. And going in, oh, what a stop, Joe Hofer. And the shot saving the rebound, Honzek just could not control that one. And here comes Matthew Joseph with some speed. Getting it, one-timer, good save there by Wolf. Here comes Coleman. Blake Coleman around. Neighbors, Holloway, Falk. Here's Bean, and he'll send it back in. And getting it over, is that offside? No, it isn't. They'll dump it back in. And here comes Thomas. He'll spin around. Get a backhand on net. That wasn't the shot I don't think he expected. Farabee's got it. And Buchnevich will take that intercept pass. And getting it a one-timer. Good save there. Tucker. And that's out of the zone as it was poked. Here's Pius Suter. He's still going in with it. He scored last game for St. Louis. And a shot that was stopped. And getting it in front, that was intercepted. Here comes a chance. Parikh over to Huberdeau. Huberdeau still with it. One-timer, and Frost wires it home. Morgan Frost with an absolute bomb gives the Flames a 3-goal lead. 103.3 miles per hour on that.
That's an absolute bomb. I totally agree. Yeah, look at that. 103.3 miles per hour. That's a heated one-timer by Morgan Frost. Nothing Hofer can do to stop that.
Well, Bjugstad and Frost on the draw now. And that's Parenko who takes it. Walker. Off the boards. Here's Hanley. Coronado. And that is offside as the pass was intercepted by Texier immediately. Bjugstad and Frost again. Here's Coronado. Back to the point. Weegar, another blast. That was blocked. Coronado. And we'll get it again. That shot blocked. Sharangovich around. We'll take it. He'll shoot that. That one blocked again. And Fowler will take it up. Alexander Texier taken immediately by Coronado. And here's a shot blocked. Fowler on the take, and now Jordan Kyrou is going to come in. Jordan Kyrou in, good save by Wolf. And getting in front, saved by Wolf as Tucker. I don't think he was getting a backhand. He probably really could have controlled that puck as much. Under a minute to go, Flames up 4-1. There's a shot, stop there. Going back around, and Anderson took in here by Shen. Here's a shot, deflection in! And it is Matthew Joseph who will get credit for it on that deflection. It's a 4-2 game now. There's a great puck movement by the Blues. They almost had a, they almost failed their play, but they were able to make sure that the puck does not escape the zone. And yeah, right there between the 5-hole of Dustin Wolf, after he has made such incredible stops in this game. And he lets in his second goal of the game now. Here's Kyrou. 40 seconds left. And here's Tucker. A shot saved by Wolf. He's got the cover here. The next game coming up after this is the Carolina Hurricanes and the Philadelphia Flyers. Here's Neighbors, a shot. That one was blocked. Trying to get it out. They carry it back in. Here's a pass. Thomas saved. Rebound. They score again. Dylan Holloway on the rebound. And the Blues have turned this game around to make it 4-3 with 16 seconds to go. Don't go away yet. Indeed, don't go away yet. The Blues just crashed the net perfectly. And they get a great chance out of it right there. Just a beautiful play. Dustin Wolf sliding too hard to his right, trying to make that save. And here comes the Blues in again for a couple of chances. Never mind, Hanley. Here come the Flames. Here's Hanley. Gets knocked over. Great job wasting time, but that is going to do it. The Flames win it. The Blues just a goal short, and they could not make a good zone entry. But the Flames do come in to this game with a win. Flames now on a 3-game point streak after they lost their first game of the season. They lost in overtime to the Oilers, but now the Flames are on a 3-game win streak already. Oh, sorry, a 2-game win streak. Excuse me. After that win over the Blues. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. All right, chat. That is gonna do it for tonight. Gonna get stuff sorted out since it's my rotation day tomorrow. I think there will be a Tuesday stream. I think so. We'll see. Well, whatever days I feel comfortable to do the games, I will.